All right. Right here we got That's Okay. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, this is the music video. V also put in a lyric video. I think I'm going to take one after the other. The music video, I'm going to just enjoy the song, enjoy the visuals, and then I'll look at the lyrics. Might as well turn this off. What the shit? Yo, I thought this was deadass a real life place for a second.
Station.
Oh, this is like, oh, I see. Ooh, I like that. Why did I stop it this early? The beginning, the kick drum was, because you know in rock bands or whatever, the drummer might use their drumsticks to kind of time the rest of the band in, and then they start on that tempo. They had the kick drum do that, and once again, it's a real life kick drum. You could hear the air being pushed into the microphone. Unless it's not a real life kick drum, then I'm just the world's stupidest person.
숱하게 스쳐간 감정들에 무뎌지는 감각 언제부턴가 익숙해져 버린 마음을 숨기는 법들 난 어디쯤 와 있나 앞만 보고 달려오기만 했던 돌아보는 것도 왠지 겁이 나 미뤄둔 얘기.
The guitar here, the guitar part is kind of a little bit more interesting to me than the previous two songs. I think in the other songs, the guitar was an element of the instrumentation part of the song. But you notice in acoustic versions, the guitar does a little bit more sometimes than just strumming. And one fret would be ringing out while on the bottom two fingers, they're hammering on or changing notes. And there's just a little bit more going on. It's like the guitar is trying to fulfill the role of the entire beat by itself. So the guitarist is doing a little bit more. And in this song, like it's not like the guitarist is trying to get crazy on you, but you could just hear he's doing a little bit more, to my ear anyway, compared to the first couple songs. Oh, and real quick, so I am aware, thanks to V, that That's Okay is not technically in the album, but V let me know that the song after is kind of like a continuation of this. So it's kind of related. So just for the sake of getting that holistic picture, whatever holistic means. I've been using that word a lot the last few days, and I'm not even sure what it means yet. It just sounds right. But yeah, so this song is in here because of its relation, not because it's literally in there.
시간이 가득 내 안엔 행복했었던 때론 가슴이 저릴 만큼 눈물겨운 날도 매일같이 뜨고 지는 태양과 저 달처럼 자연스레 보내 때론 울고 때론 웃고 기대하고 아파하지 다시 설레고 무뎌지고 마음이 가는 대로 있는 그대로.
Oh, I like it. Like the guitar and his voice. This is clearly, it's well established now this is an acoustic song, but the way that the guitar and Dio is harmonizing and then counter harmonizing, and I don't know if those are the correct exact terms, but there's parts where they're really together and then they're just doing their own thing but complementing each other very, very intentionally. It's really nice to listen to. This is really nice because it's a simple song. You can almost just shut your brain off and enjoy it, but musically they're doing quite a bit, a little bit more than I think a lot of people would expect.
수많은 별이 그랬듯이 언제나 같은 자리 제 몫의 빛으로 환하게 비출 테니 숨기지 말고 너를 보여줄래 편히 네 모습 그대로 그래 괜찮아 괜찮아도 오늘 난 처음으로 솔직한 내 마음을 마주해 거울 앞에 서는 것도 머뭇대 이 표정은 또 왜 이리도 어색해 아름다운 건 늘 소중하고 잠시 머물다 아득히 멀어져도 늘 마주보듯 평범한 일상을 채울 마음의 눈 그 안에 감춰둔 외로움도 잠시 머물 수 있게 그저 바라봐 부드러운 바람이 불면 마음을 열어 지나 지나갈 하루야 때론 울고 때론 웃고 기대하고 아파하지 다시 설레고 무뎌지고 마음이 가는 대로 있는 그대로 수많은 별이 그랬듯이 언제나 같은 자리 제 몫의 빛으로 환하게 비출 테니 숨기지 말고 너를 보여줄래 편히 네 모습 그대로 그래 괜찮아 괜찮아도 두 손에 가득 채워질 추억들은 소중한 우리 이야기 진심이 담긴 마음이 시간이 지나 다시 기억할 수 있다면 말할 수 있을까 너도 행복했다고 너와 울고 같이 웃고 기대하고 아파했지 모든 걸 쏟고 사랑하고 마음이 가는 대로 있는 그대로 말하지 못할 고민거리 깊게 상처난 자리 늘 같은 속도로 흘러가는 시간이 언제나 그랬듯이 씻어내줄 테니 흐르듯 살아도 그냥 괜찮아 괜찮아도
Wow, dang, it's old. I was like, yo, this is a 4-minute song. This is long by modern standards. Is this gonna drag on? But no, it like ended too soon for me. One thing that I thought early on, when like in the middle, is that a lot of songs are very cognizant, like mainstream songs, they're very cognizant of the attention span of the listener. And I think we've discussed a few times how the song unfolds itself, and then right around here, the listener is going to start to get used to what the song is about, the verse and the chorus and all the elements. And so they do a little switch up to keep the brain and the ear interested, and then they just bang it out till the song's over. That's the formula. It's a very common formula. In this song, it's just beautiful music, because that's like a mainstream pop formula that I mentioned, but songs weren't always that way. Like top 40 songs even, they weren't always like that. There's so many different ways to really connect with the listener. And this is a way that I don't hear often anymore, I think. It's just beautiful. It didn't need to do anything. It wasn't trying to pull out any tricks or pull out all the stops or anything like that. Or it was just a really pretty song. And I think the beauty was in the music and the lyrics. And I imagine, you know, if Dio wrote this, I think he wrote it. I don't know if someone mentioned this before, but assuming that he wrote this from the heart, that, you know, it's really coming out. This is really cool. I know this isn't a part of the album. I don't know if I'm allowed to put this on the playlist because it's not technically part of the album, but this just being beautiful music that didn't need any tricks or flashing lights or colors or anything like that. I think this is what music can be. If I don't know who was performing on the guitar, if it was a member of EXO or a session musician they usually use or something, but maybe one of the producers. I don't see producer credits on the website I'm using, but this is what you can get if you just have great musicians. Sometimes in mainstream music, you have someone who's really marketable and who's skilled. They're more than skilled enough, but you still need those tried and true like methods, tools, formulaic methods and stuff to make sure that you maximize the success and the numbers of that mainstream artist who is good, but very, very marketable. A lot of the classic artists, not classic like Beethoven, but like Tool or some of these rock bands of the past, some of the rappers of the past, some of these crazy jazz guitarists and whatnot, they're not like marketable like that. That's not what they're worrying about. They're worried about the music. And this song is really interesting because Dio is very marketable, but he's like a real artist singing wise, like for real, like a crazy ass singer. And whoever did the rest of the song, like if you have great musicians, you don't need to do all that other shit. You can, you know, that's fun, but you don't have to. You could just have a pretty ass song like this and it just speaks. And a lot of that has to do with the lyrics and everything, but you know what I mean. Speaking of lyrics.
숱하게 스쳐간 감정들에 무뎌지는 감각 언제부턴가 익숙해져 버린 마음을 숨기는 법들 난 어디쯤 해와있나 앞만 보고 달려오기만 했던 돌아보는 것도 왠지 겁이 나 미뤄둔 얘기들 시간이 가든 내 안엔 행복했었던 때론 가슴이 저릴 만큼 눈물겨운 날도 매일같이 뜨고 지는 태양과 저 달처럼 자연스레 보내 때론 울고 때론 웃고 기대하고 아파하지 다시 설레고 무뎌지고 마음이 가는 대로 있는 그대로 수많은 별이 그랬듯이 언제나 같은 자리 제 몫의 빛으로 환하게 비출 테니 숨기지 말고 너를 보여줄래 편히 네 모습 그대로 그래 괜찮아 괜찮아도 오늘 난 처음으로 솔직한 내 마음을 마주해 거울 앞에 서는 것도 머뭇대 이 표정은 또 왜 이리도 어색해 아름다운 건 늘 소중하고 잠시 머물다 아득히 멀어져도 늘 마주보듯 평범한 일상을 채울 마음의 눈 그 안에 감춰둔 외로움도 잠시 머물 수 있게 그저 바라봐 부드러운 바람이 불며 마음을 열어 지나갈 하루야 때론 울고 때론 웃고 기대하고 아파하지 다시 설레고 무뎌지고 마음이 가는 대로 있는 그대로 수많은 별이 그랬듯이 언제나 같은 자리 제 몫의 빛으로 환하게 비출 테니 숨기지 말고 너를 보여줄래 편히 네 모습 그대로 그래 괜찮아 괜찮아도 두 손에 가득 채워질 추억들은 소중한 우리 이야기 진심이 담긴 마음이 시간이 지나 다시 기억할 수 있다면 말할 수 있을까 너도 행복했다고 너와 울고 같이 웃고 기대하고 아파했지 모든 걸 쏟고 사랑하고 마음이 가는 대로 있는 그대로 말하지 못할 고민거리 깊게 상처난 자리 늘 같은 속도로 흘러가는 시간이 언제나 그랬듯이 씻어내 줄 테니 흐르듯 살아도 그냥 괜찮아 괜찮아도 난 어디쯤 와 있나
Wow. I'm not crying. I'm smoking a cigar, so that's why I got choked up. But I could have cried. Bro, these lyrics are so inspired. I can't wait for a commenter to tell me if he wrote it or not. I'm pretty sure someone mentioned it. I just forgot. Dio, that's okay. Who wrote it? Okay, his ass wrote it. Man, like, it feels like it. It feels like an artist wrote this 1000%. An artist with great songwriting skills. Because something is like great songwriting and it's like there's no way an artist has those songwriting skills. And sometimes an artist wrote it and it's very personal, but it's not very refined as far as songwriting goes. Not that it has to be, like, music is whatever you want it to be, but these lyrics felt both personal and very well written, very inspired. I said both and I named 3 things. Both of those 3 things. But yeah, this was beautiful. The lyric video made me appreciate it so much more. I think right now he's kind of my favorite. Close second is Chen. That's just because their voices stand out. They excel in a lot of the shouty stuff. Really glad I got to know Baekhyun in the last video or 2 I did. But yeah, this is just solidifying like my appreciation, respect for D.O. So his name, D.O. I call him D.O. But it looks like his government is To Kyung-soo. So To is his last name, his family name, I mean. I don't really get it. Do they just feel like putting the dots there to be cute? Is it D and then the O is the last O in Soo or something? I don't know, but anyway, I'm really glad V that you put this together, because I would have just played the songs that are in the album. I would have missed out on this. I'm pretty sure, V, you showed me this song way back when, the music video. I remember it being pretty, but I don't remember too much since then. It's because I've been stuffing a whole lot of other shit in my brain since then, but yeah, this feels great. This song is beautiful. Like, I could almost stop here, but it's not even a part of the album, so